So friend, for the next couple of minutes I'm going to try and perform a lot of activities. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Yeah, so we will begin from inside here. This is our place. Yeah, I can see there's, looks like my neighbor does not have actually enough water. So that is why he has brought that mini pickup, maybe to help him ferry water. So what I'll do is I'm going to try and perform a lot of activities. Yeah, so welcome to our channel. My name is Mark29, and we begin. Actually, for the past few days we've not been having electricity. It's been almost a week since the last time we had electricity, so we've been struggling a bit, but thankfully yesterday somebody was paid, and then they made sure that the village is lit, or the village has electricity. So come. So friend, what we'll do is we'll begin by cleaning the board. Remember, today is actually match day. Today we have a match which will be between Arsenal and what do you call it, Wolves. And the unfortunate thing is I've not really confirmed which club is playing at home. So what I'll do is I'll confirm immediately after I confirm, but before I confirm we will clean it. So this is the matches that played during the weekend. So unfortunately, actually during the weekend we never had power, so these matches were not aired. Yeah? So it was unfortunate, but that happens. Yeah? It's normal. So after this, so friend, I'm actually done cleaning it. Yeah, it's very clean. So the next thing will be hanging it towards the outer side, like I'll show you. So here it is, very perfect. The only thing remaining is I'm going to confirm the matches, and then I'll come and write on it. Right, here we go. So first I'll actually let it dry. So meanwhile, when it's drying, we will move on to something else. So I just remembered, actually there were some seedlings from last season. When I speak of last season, I'm talking about the planting season. So we had some seedlings that I took. I wanted to actually plant, and then I forgot. So I took them. They are few. So that is what I want to go in and bring them out, and then show you what I'm planning to do with those seeds. We have seeds, and then we have, let me show you. So friend, here they are. Yeah, you can see some reddish, I believe. And then the other ones, this what we call fertilizer. So the mistake that I did was I mixed them, like I put them together with fertilizer, which is not actually fertilizer that is supposed to be used to plant them. So what I'll do is, I'm not really sure if I plant this they'll mature or germinate, but what we'll do is go to the garden or shamba, plant them, and maybe we'll find out. I have my jembe over here, and maybe we'll find out after some time, like, are they going to mature or not? Yeah, because of the fertilizer that was kept with them. I've realized that it's almost like what do you call something? This gate is locked, so I'll have to go back, fetch the key, and then come to open it. So what do you call something that was like solid, like, and then now it's turning into water, like? Yeah, I forgot the term that we used to call that back in school. It cannot be freezing. What was that? Melting. Yes, it's kind of melting. It was solid, like, and then now it's turning into something that looks like water. Yeah? So it's kind of melting. I have the key. You know, the funny thing is, whenever I put this key in my pocket, mostly I normally end up like going with it. Like, I forget that it's in my pocket, and maybe when I remove this trouser, it ends up in it, and then I forget, and then we begin looking for it, and then we think it has gone missing or lost, and later on we find it. So that happens, and I'll really try as much as possible not to keep it in my pocket, because whenever I keep it in my pocket, we normally have a hard time finding it. So I hope I'll not forget and keep it. I'm not really sure if this is the key that opens here. Okay, I'll try to hold this. I do not know even how to hold it, so that I try opening this. Is it really the key? Or maybe I'm using the wrong one. It's not responding. Sorry for that. Finally. Okay. I'll not keep it away. I'll place it somewhere here so that when I come back I lock it. Then we go. So here we are. We've accessed the lower part, and I look for a very good place to plant our maize for seeds. So I can see my mother was here the other day. She looks like she was planting. She was doing some planting. Let me show you. Yeah, so this is sukuma wiki over here, and these are kunde over here. So I'll try to find somewhere to plant our maize seeds. Or should I do it over here? Now that place over there is a bit far from the compound. I want it to be closer so that maybe when they mature, someone does not come in to harvest them. You know, people have such behavior, like they come, they wait until you plant, and then they come, they want to eat from where they never saw. This is the place that we harvested the banana the other day. I've not yet cut it down, but soon I will. Yeah, maybe today. Yeah, but for now we do the planting. Yeah. So friends, like always, we begin by making some holes. Now we've even forgotten you're supposed to do it backward, not towards the front. So the reason as to why you do it towards the back is to avoid filling the hole that you dug earlier. Let me bring you closer so that you can see it. Yeah, and to get the best angle to show you. This will be perfect, is it? Really? So that might work over there. So you do it backward. You have to avoid filling the hole you made earlier. That way. I'm not really sure of how many seeds I have, so I'll have to check before I make so many holes. Yeah, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are 10 holes. Just want to confirm, like, how many seeds do I have? So remember, friend, they're mixed with fertilizer, and I'm not. Wow. No. Can these ones really grow? I highly doubt. Yeah, one looks like it has burst. Yeah, because of the fertilizer. This one over here. So what I'll do is I'll just plant them, maybe 2 per hole, and wait for the outcome. Yeah, we will, you and I will be here to witness if they will mature or not. 2 per hole. So we'll come and check in a few days time if maybe they've matured. Yeah, there is also some fertilizer, but this fertilizer actually is from tea. Yeah, not for planting maize. So that is the mistake that I made. But let's be hopeful that they will mature. So I'm also trying to apply this fertilizer here. Yeah, remember this fertilizer here is actually made for. I mean, so we are done with this. Yeah, and maybe put it somewhere it can be easily found and burnt. Yeah, so now next is to cover this whole up. I hope they will germinate. I hope. I really hope so. I've actually told nobody what I've planted here. Nobody knows, but I'm sure when they'll come here, they'll ask what was really happening here. Yeah? So after that, friend, we are going to do something that is let me say extremely draining or tiresome. But before that, we have to clean the jembe. Yeah, you see, you cannot keep it the way it is, just dirty. It will actually begin corroding, and we do not want that. So we have to clean it and take it back to where we brought it from. Yeah, while it's clean. So have you seen somebody going to the shamba or to the garden wearing flip-flops? That is very funny. Personally, I've not, unless maybe if you want to remove them, then work, and then maybe put them on later on. So you clean it on both ends. You have to make it very, very clean. To avoid it corroding. Without this we'll actually have no food. We cannot go back to the age when people used to hunt and gather. You see, that period people really never used to dig or maybe plant. Okay, if they used to plant, then they had some tools for that. But nowadays, like it has been simplified. You have a jembe, so with a jembe it's easier to dig and then to plant. Make sure that I close this place the way it was. Before I go. Nice. Perfect. So after that, friend, we will take the jembe back and then we will come back here. There is something here which is very, very demanding, and I've been saying this for the past few weeks, like I'll do it and then I don't, I'll do it and then I don't. So today is the perfect day for that. The perfect. Yeah. That is what I'm about to do. So be here and wait for that. Yeah, there is a lot of breeze, very fresh, although there is smoke also coming from our kitchen here. Yeah. So friend, for the past few weeks I've been saying that I'll do some clearing over here. Look at that. So I've been saying I'll do some clearing over here, and then I didn't. So see how messed up this place looks. Yeah. In fact, after we demolished the former cow shed, the cow shed that was here initially, we never really cleaned this place up. So today I'm here to clear it up. Yeah, so you'll sit somewhere here under the shade and watch the transformation. So friend, right now I've managed to collect at least everything and put it together so that I can also again move it to a different place. I'm not leaving it here. You see, this actually firewood, and it is being rained on, so we should at least make some arrangements because it's a rainy season. As you can see, it's about to rain. The clouds are turning black, and soon it will be raining. So I want at least to take them somewhere close to our kitchen on the other side, so that we can find a way of putting them inside the house before maybe it's too late. Yeah, you see, we have some firewood in the house, but in a few days time they'll run out. And there's also another one here that is being rained on. You see, when rain comes in contact with wood, it rots, and we do not want it to rot. We want it to be safe somewhere, so that when we want firewood, it will be easier for us. So this actually, I believe the people who come from the village or who live in the village, they understand this. So here we go. Now next is to transport this to the other side. So after that, there's something else that we will do. Hello friend. So that was actually the mission. Like I wanted to get everything from that area, the woods that were there. They've been there for a very long time. So I believe you remember the time that I used to say I'll collect these and I never collected. So today, yesterday actually, the video, I began filming the video on Wednesday and today is on Thursday. There were rains. Yeah, as you saw earlier, it began raining and then I couldn't finish. And today I said like I'll have to complete. Remember the video was about doing everything in a very limited time. Yeah, a certain duration. So yesterday I collected the woods from there and then I brought them actually somewhere here. I remember my mother told me do not leave it just in an open area because of the rains. Yeah, you see it's a rainy season and then we cannot leave them just there. We need to at least put them somewhere, maybe where there is a shade, so that when the rain comes it does not rain on the woods or on the firewood. Now these are firewood, so I placed them right here. I'll show you. And then while I was about to finish, actually it began raining and then I stopped. I stood somewhere here at the veranda as you've seen earlier, and then I discovered that do we call it a rooster or a roaster? I discovered that there was a certain roaster which couldn't fit where I placed the firewood. So I decided like I'm no longer going to place it here. Yeah, it's actually here. This is the place that I placed them. I decided like the space that is left, they normally shelter here during the rains. So I decided like I'll leave that space for them so that they can at least find somewhere to shelter. And then today when I began collecting it, I brought it here where you've been seeing me place it. Yeah, so I brought them here. Here they are. Yeah, so this is what I've done for today. Yeah, and the area where we said we were to clear, let's go and check it out. I believe you've seen from the earlier clip, but now let me take you there officially and introduce to you the clear area. Now somebody can even do a garden kitchen over there. Yeah, because it's very clear. Have a look. You remember before and now there's a very big difference. See, it looks, it's now very clear. I collected everything, every wood that was around this place. Now it looks very clear. You can see there is a tomato about to grow, to germinate here. You see this? Yeah. It is. And then we have some plants here. This actually peas. They call them peas. In Ekigusi language you call it chimbisi. We have some here, beans. So if you decide, you can actually do what we call a kitchen garden over here. So what I'll do is I'll just check if maybe the cows have something to eat, and then we continue. So there was a banana stem that I planned to cut, and I've realized like my father cut it, so he beat me to that. Yeah, so the cows, they seem like they have food. Mbiande girire gas kidogo. Sawa. they have food and they do not want to consume, I'll just leave them to. Maybe when they experience anger, they'll eat it. So after that, we are moving on to something else. Remember, the video is about doing so much, a lot, in less than in a very short period or duration of time. But unfortunately for the rains, they interrupted us, but we continue. So that the rains are not an excuse. Remember, today is on Thursday, so I want to hurry up so that I can post this video before even Thursday, Friday. So I remember there is somewhere that we put maize after we harvested. We removed them from the cobs, yeah. After removing them, we placed them in that house over there. So what I'll do is I want to transport it to the main house, the big house. Yeah, here we go. So friend actually wanted us to visit a certain place, but the weather is not that good and we want to continue with this, but I do not want to say but so I'll have to say it. Yeah, the weather is not good and I'm also super tired. I cannot continue, so I'm very tired. So what I'll do is I'll take you there and come another day. So I want to thank you very much for keeping up with me. Thank you for the 500 plus subscribers. We are really going up. So the aim is 1,000. 1,000 come March, we hit 1,000. So thank you. See you on our next video. My name is Eno Mark 29. It's a bye for now.